What's good, YouTube? Rayquaza2094 here with a Pokemon Online battle. Very seen someone named Apathetic8clap, and yeah, this is actually a pretty good battle, I thought. Considering that the battles before and after this battle right here were like kind of eh. Alright, so I'm gonna lead off with my Braviary. He's gonna lead off with his Metane, obviously Eviolite, which I actually run an Eviolite Metane myself on another team, but not the set that he's running. So yeah, basically he switches into Quagsire, take this Lava Plume that he figures is going to be coming, and I switched into my Torkoal because I knew I could threaten out the Metane before it got up the second one. So I go ahead and do Yawn, hoping maybe, you know, he'll switch out, which he does, which is great. And I just set up the Stealth Rocks on the switch out. I could have predicted and gone for the Lava Plume, but I decided, nah, it was okay. So I goes for the Stealth Rock, and I'm like, okay, so a support Metane. It works. I'm not used to it, because I run a Rest Sleep Talk Metane myself, but that works. He goes for the Meteor Mash, I go for the Nasty Plot, I go for another Nasty Plot, and he goes for a Meteor Mash, and I'm like, okay, well, let's just T-Bolt this Metane. And the Reflect is down, which is going to be helpful. He's going to bring in Galvantula, though, and I know he's not getting over Thunder, so I better switch into Manatuas, which is my Regice. And yeah, I take the Bug Buzz just as good as I thought I was going to. He puts in Tentacool, and I'm like, hey, let's go for the Ice Beam, because I didn't figure he'd actually switch. Go figure. He goes for the Rapid Spin, though, and gets the Stealth Rocks away, which is gonna kinda suck, but not too much. So basically he goes for the knockoff, knocks off my leftovers, which sucks, and I go for the Thunderbolt, and he's gonna set up a layer of Toxic Spikes, which is, one layer, not a big deal. Like, I can handle one layer. I'm not worried about one layer, it'd be if there was two. So I decided to bring his Absol. I decided to just sack my Regice, because, yeah, why not? And, yep, he takes down my Regice, which is okay. I bring in my Braviary to go ahead and threaten him out, go for the Brave Bird. Gonna do pretty good damage on this Quagsire, so I'm like, hey, I might as well just stay in. So I go for another Brave Bird, because I'm Brave Birding everything here. In fact, I love Brave Birding everything. He goes for the Recover, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, keep Brave Birding. Get a crit, which is nice, because that means he can't recover it off. Because, you know, he's gone. He's gonna go for Absol, though, and just go for that Sucker Punch. It's not a big deal, because Braviary would have gone down to Stealth Rocks anyway, so I wasn't switching out. Well, I bring in my Armaldo, and he goes for the Substitute, which shows that he is not Choice Banded like I had thought he was, so this free Sword Stance kind of, you know, sucks for me, because I thought he was going to be Choice Banded, and that's not the case. So I go for the Earthquake to break his sub, and yeah, unfortunately he's going to Sucker Punch me, because I have no priority, and he is faster anyways at this point. So yeah, kind of sucks there. Gonna bring in my Floatzel, though, and he is going to predict the Aqua Jet, which, yeah, I probably should have gone for the Crunch instead, predicting him to switch out, but I didn't know that he was going to. So yeah, I switch in Jinx on the, I switch in Torkoal on Jinx's Psychic, because I'm like, you know, I better sack Torkoal at this point, and yeah, that way I can bring in my Floatzel, go for the Crunch, get rid of the Jinx, and then be able to switch out and take out something else. So he's going to bring in Galvantula, which is going to force me to switch out into my Raichu. And my Raichu doesn't have their Balloon anymore, unfortunately. Would have been good if he did, because I wouldn't have gotten poisoned. But I bring in my Raichu, and, you know, he just keeps thundering me, which is going to basically raise my special attack. I'm at +2 special attack now. I know the simulator says I'm at more, but I'm really not, because you only get one special attack race. So I decided to go for Thunderbolt on the off chance he was going to switch in to his Absol during this. And yeah, he's going to put in Absol. I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet. Unfortunately, not going to KO. There's where his Stealth Rocks may have made a difference had it done more damage, but it didn't, so it's okay. So comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, I thought this was a good battle. Check out my other battles, and I'll see you later.